And now, CCN, Crown City News. Your news, your neighborhood starts right now.
Hi, Sunita and Loa. Here's a look at some of the headlines making news right here in the San Gabriel Valley. How much does work going on at the ports of Los Angeles and Long Beach really affect you? Probably in more ways than one, as the contract dispute between the International Longshore and Warehouse Union and their employers drag on. Containers containing some of your favorite food items are getting backlogged. Here in the San Gabriel Valley, Irwindale's Huy Fong Foods, distributor of the popular Sriracha chili sauce, says they've been feeling the burn since contract negotiations stalled July of last year. The company says congestion at local ports have caused a situation where shipment of their product is being rejected, causing a backlog of unfilled orders. As a result, Huy Fong Foods incurs fees to store the products until they can be shipped. Mary Moldovar of Huy Fong Foods says the resulting effect is consumers will not get their product on time, and the company will have no choice but to continue paying fees until the contract dispute between the International Longshore Warehouse Union and their employers is resolved. Moldovar says that despite these fees, consumers of Huy Fong Sriracha sauce will not feel the effect at the register.
We don't raise prices because of it. That is out of our control. We just try to keep it as neutral as possible.
We reached out to the International Longshore and Warehouse Union for their side of the contract negotiations. Craig Merrilees, Communications Director for the ILWU, says talks are positive and progress is being made. The city of Pasadena was one of only 49 cities across the country to receive a competitive $1.5 million grant from the CDC to fight tobacco use in Northwest Pasadena. CCN's Tony Meade talked to the Public Health Department's Tobacco Control Coordinator, Statise Wilmore, about how the money will be used.
The Pasadena Public Health Department recently received a $1.5 million grant from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Here with me is Statise Wilmore, coordinator of the Tobacco Control Program. Hi, Statise. Tell us about the grant.
Yes, we're really excited to be funded by the Centers for Disease Control. The CDC awarded the city of Pasadena, the Public Health Department, $500,000 for 3 years, and it's to work on tobacco control, health disparity-related work in Northwest Pasadena.
Tell us about your tobacco control program.
Yes, well, we're really excited, and it's been our pleasure to be serving the Pasadena community for more than 25 years. And being a part of the Public Health Department, we've been in existence for more than 126 years. And one of the things that we're going to be working on is reaching out to local residents in Northwest Pasadena. And the acronym REACH stands for Racial and Ethnic Approaches to Community Health. One of the things that we're going to be working on is increasing community awareness about electronic cigarettes and other emerging tobacco products.
The California Department of Public Health recently released a health advisory about e-cigarettes. Tell us about it.
Yes, yesterday the California Department of Public Health did a press conference, and basically their bottom line was that electronic cigarettes is very hazardous to your health. The nicotine inside of electronic cigarettes is basically harmful to the body. It inflames tissues, and they have cancer-causing chemicals in them. And those chemicals inside of electronic cigarettes is actually on the Prop 65 cancer-causing list of cancer-causing agents, and it's really important that the public is aware of this. Electronic cigarettes has gained popularity over the last 4 or 5 years. The California Poison Control Center used to get about 100 calls, and now they're getting 250 calls for children that are being poisoned by this particular item. It used to be 50 calls, and now they're getting close to 150. And similarly, with the Centers for Disease Control, in 2010, the Poison Control Center at the CDC used to get about 1 or 2 calls a month, and now they're getting close to 200 calls. So electronic cigarettes, bottom line, is hazardous to your health. It's not approved by the Food and Drug Administration, and we want the public to know that using this product is very dangerous to your health.
Okay, and in 2011, the Pasadena City Council put out a tobacco ordinance. What is that about?
In 2011, the City Council adopted a smoke-free multi-unit housing policy. So the multi-unit housing ordinance is for 2 units or more. So if you live in a condominium or if you live in an apartment, basically smoking is prohibited inside of your unit as well as the outdoor common areas. So if local residents have a complaint about drifting tobacco smoke inside of multi-unit housing, please call 626-744-6014.
Thank you. The American Lung Association has awarded Pasadena a Grade A for reducing tobacco smoke in the communities. In Pasadena, Tony Mead, CCN.
What if your kid can go to any school you wanted regardless of where you live? Maybe online school, maybe homeschooling, or even private or public schools anywhere. National School Choice Week took place January 25th through the 31st. More than 10,000 events spotlighting school choice took place all over the country. In Glendale, First Lutheran School held a kindergarten info night for prospective parents. Many students, teachers, and parents participated, and some even learned the National School Choice dance. Organizers say it was a great opportunity to let people know about their options for their kids.
In California, we're fortunate that we do have choices and across the country to send your child to either, public, private schools. There's charters, there's homeschooling. We don't have vouchers where everyone is actually on an even playing field where they can choose in that respect, but we do have choices.
Organizers say dozens of governors and mayors across the country have issued proclamations recognizing School Choice Week. That's it for the news. Back to you, Lo and Sunita.